everybody, welcome back to another Disney Cars unboxing. Today we are going to be opening up Valerie Veate from the Final Lap collection series. If you guys don't remember, I got her on Christmas. I'm honestly very happy I actually received her, and I'm actually kind of surprised that a lot of other people have actually received her as well. Because when I was on the Tapper Talk community, on Christmas and after Christmas, people were posting their Christmas scores, and it seems like a lot of people actually received this character as a Christmas gift. So she was actually she was very popular this year for Christmas gifts. So that's pretty cool because she's a pretty underrated character. She's not appreciated as much as she should be. So this video is actually hopefully brings some light to it, especially since it's a 2020 video of an unboxing of a 2010 series. So anyways, guys, let's get a look at the packaging. You can see already we have Valerie Veate. That's how you properly say her name. She is number 150 from the series, and you get the Final Lap collector's symbol. I really like that symbol. This is one of my favorite series from the Cars 1 movie. It's honestly amazing the way they did the art with this. On the back, there is a description for the series. It reads, "It's the final lap and a race to the finish. Collect 40 never produced 155 scale vehicles of characters from the Cars movie, but don't speed by any classics you missed the first time around." And this is a checklist of all the cars we have. We got Skip Richter, Muddy Lamb McQueen, Donna Pitts, Party Puddle Jumper, Costanza Del Corza, Nick Stickers, Jay Limo, Blowing Bubbles Mater, Pit Crew Member Sarge, Wet Lightning McQueen, Racing Damage, Mood Springs, a classic, and an absolute rare one of the most rarest characters from the Final Lap series, if I'm not mistaken. Antonio Valiso Escalente, I just destroyed his name, but that's the white Maserati that was released in 2019. One Eye Mater and Vern. And honestly, I have a good amount of all the characters that's actually on the back of this, so I'm pretty happy. And you can see this is a 2010-2011 series. And then these are like some websites. I don't know if they still work. The www.disney.com/cars. I honestly don't know if this website is still functional. And this thing right here is just a sticker that Amazon put in the box, clarifying the package. So yeah, I'm honestly very happy to be opening her on the channel, guys. This is such a I would say kind of a historical moment, because no one really does unboxing videos on the Final Lap series anymore. So it's actually kind of cool that I'm able to do this with you guys. So yeah, guys, without further ado, I'll have Valerie Veate out of the package. We are back with Valerie Veate out of the packaging, and I have to say she looks absolutely amazing. I am so happy to finally have her in my hands. But one thing I did notice when I was opening her is that she has a bent back axle. That's very disappointing. Look at that. That is bent. I get a valuable character, and that part is bent. It's probably fixable, but I'm not quite sure. That's just very disappointing, to be honest with you guys. I received a very valuable character from the Final Lap series, and we get a bent axle. So I don't know if this is fixable. It's probably just permanent, because I think a way to fix it is to like You just have to unscrew the rivets and take apart the whole body, and I don't even want to go do that, and I don't really want to mess with it because I may break the wheel completely off, and then that would just make me more disappointed than I already am. But anyways, let's just blow past that big mistake. So first off, you can see she has a very cheerful expression, very similar expression to what she has on her card packaging. So you look at the card packaging, you see she has like that smile, and she's looking to her right, our left. Wait, am I doing that correctly? She's looking to her left, our right, and she has a very similar expression to what she has with the on the diecast. And this is a mouse plate. Sadly, it's a completely different color to the body, and I would say the mouse plate's a little more accurate of the color than the actual paint job, but I'm not really complaining about that. It's kind of expected because that was like that was still the year when mouse plates were still being produced. They started producing mouse plates, I believe, by maybe 2013, 2014, they started producing mouse plates, and they moved on to doing unibodies, which I honestly prefer. But yeah. So we got metal mirrors, very interesting. We got this black stripe going across the doors. We got a black outline around the eyelids. Very generic rims. Very nice though. Really like it. We got the back, pretty well detailed headlights, if I do say so myself. That one looks a little crooked though. And the plate for her reads OGY20. And above it, let's see if we can read that. Let's see if my camera can focus to read that. That reads something. Can't quite tell what that reads. If you guys know what that says, please tell me in the comments down below. I'll be very interested to see. But it says something. You can obviously tell it says something there. And we got this black line going across the bumper. Yeah, it just really disappoints me, honestly. And it's so visible too. It's not like a little scratch on the car that you can easily ignore. This is actually completely visible and probably permanent. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This is pretty sad. Anyways, onto the base. Nothing that important. Very not crowded like they do nowadays. We just had Mattel, some two what's it called? Two codes of some sort, and then we have Disney, Pixar, China. So it's actually not that crowded on the diecast. Anyways, now let's get into comparisons. There are two characters that I have that I can compare to Valerie Veate, and that is Heather Driftfang and Michelle Motorita. These two were released back in 2016, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, these two were released back in that day. So let's do Heather first. Heather looks very nice, and they're basically the same model, but the only difference between them is that these two have unibodies. You can see there's no mouse plate on them. They're unibodies, but overall they're the same exact model car. And I believe I mentioned that when I did the unboxing video of these guys. Is that they're very similar to model to Valerie Veate. And the coolest thing is that they have two different license plates. Yay! Good on you, Mattel. Because like, if you don't know, Mattel is very known for putting on the same license plate on like the same diecast model. So it's actually kind of cool to see that Valerie Veate has a completely different license plate as these two cars. The door handles are more noticeable on Valerie than Heather. But they also have the black lining going around the bumper and the doors. Different rims too. They have the solid silver rims while Valerie has some kind of design to it. Very nice, very nice. So she is a unique model compared to them. There's some differences. The windows are darker, it seems, on these models. Similar eye color, but he has a brighter eye color. Now let's go to Michelle, see if there's anything similar to them. No. Michelle and Heather are probably going to be very similar because they have the same license plate, if you see. Let's show that very quickly. These two have the same license plate. There we go. And it looks like they have the same word atop the license plate. Very similar design of tail light. Let's show that very quickly. Yeah, tail light design is very similar. So that didn't change. Let's show the base. You can see, again, she has a very empty base, not that crowded. These two, complete opposite, very crowded bases. And nowadays, I believe they're a little more crowded. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, guys, that's basically the whole review of Valerie Veate. She's a nice model. Really enjoy having her. The only downside is that she just has that broken axle on that side, so I'm not that pleased about that. It's very noticeable. I may try to fix it. I'm not quite sure if I want to though, because there's a possibility of breaking the wheel off of the metal, whatever the metal thing is called that holds the wheel in. So yeah, guys, that's basically it for this video. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.